Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Controversial opinions discussed. Today, I have found a TikTok. I have other ones filmed. I have other videos recorded. Working on editing, putting together. I started back in school, so I'm a little behind the last couple of weeks, which I hate because I was on a roll. But I found this TikTok tonight, about an hour ago, scrolling through. And I had to do this video. I have to. I am obligated. Morally, ethically, and personally. I feel responsible to say words about this kind of topic. The topic is going to make me sound like a boomer, but there's nothing I can do about that. Because I'm 27 years old. I am a millennial, at the tail end of millennial. Anything after 1996 is considered Gen Z, or Y, one of the two. You never hear about Gen Y. Don't know if that's a thing. Whether it is or not, I don't care. I'm a millennial. And I have a question for you. What was your first cell phone? Not just a smartphone, any cell phone. What was your first cell phone? And how old were you? How old were you when you got it? And about what year was that? I'll go first. So, the kids of today might think that I came out of the womb with an iPhone 3500 Max. No. Not even close. Because the iPhone didn't come out until 2007. I was rocking the Motorola Razr V3 from 2006. This was originally my stepdad's, then became mine. Still have it though. Point is, we grew up with technology. That's very different. But we appreciated the hell out of everything we got. I've been buying for years my phone's Amazon refurbished. Not the latest and greatest $1,300 iPhone 13 Pro Max or Galaxy S22 Plus, Edge, extra. Grew up with a lot of different things, and we appreciated the hell out of them. This TikTok today is going to show you exactly what happens when you don't appreciate what you have, to the point that you are so convinced that you will get your way, that you are willing to destroy the perfectly good iPhone you have as a 12, maybe 13-year-old, can't be older than 13 in this video. The kid thinks he's badgering his mom. I want the new iPhone, I want the new iPhone, I want the new iPhone. XS or whatever the hell the model is, I don't know. Mom keeps saying, no, your phone works. You can get an upgrade in about 6 months. I want it now. Wah. So he calls her outside to the patio. Says, I want you to come out here. Tells her to stop. When she gets to the door, opens the door, is about to walk out on the patio, says, stay right there. You will give me this new iPhone, or I'll destroy this one. Slams it on the ground in front of her, cracks it all up, and then throws it out into the yard into his above-ground pool. I'm pretty sure he never saw Titanic, because it wouldn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that, phones don't swim, they sink. So, I cannot hype this up anymore for you. You have to see this. And I am so damn happy. The mom said no. He said, I'm going to destroy this phone. She said, no, you're not. He did. And then continued to beg and say, now you have to get me the phone. I need the phone now, see? Nope. Now you don't have a phone. Now that is parenting done right. Let's watch this.
I cannot believe this. Are you kidding me? Buy me the XS! No. Hey, Ma. What? I have a question. What? Mom, the new iPhone XS is released. Can I get it?
No way. There's nothing wrong with your phone.
Yes, it is, Mom. Mom, it sucks. Literally, there's so many reasons.
Is it working?
Yes, but it's very slow.
No.
Mom!
Absolutely not, Vince. There's no way you're getting it.
Come on, please.
No.
When am I due for an upgrade?
Like not for 6 months.
Oh my God, Mom! Please!
No. I said no, that's it. Stop asking.
Why?
Why?
Yeah!
Because I'm not paying for another phone.
Mom, come on!
No.
Whatever!
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Mom?
What?
I have to show you something.
What?
In the backyard. Hey, stop moving.
Stop moving.
You won't let me get it? I'm gonna smash it.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
You won't let me get it? Can I get it?
Nope. Really?
Nope. I hate this piece of shit phone.
Whoa, don't throw it in the pool.
Gonna give me the excess now?
Nope.
Yeah, you are.
You better go get that phone and hope it works.
I don't have a phone. Are you kidding
You're not
me?
getting another one. Get in that pool right now.
I don't have a phone. You're getting me another one.
No, I'm not. Go right now and get that. I'm sick of it.
Why?
Go get the phone. You better hope it works, because that's it. Wait, you're going on the ladder?
No.
How you get in?
Over the edge.
You're going to get hurt.
No, I'm not. You're really not going to give me another one?
No,
Why?
because you busted it right in front of me.
What?
How's that working? Oh, my God.
I'm going in.
Oh, jeez. Is it working, Vince? Your pants are falling down.
Are you actually going to not catch
Get the phone.
God.
Oh, wait. We have a little piece of grass on there. Isn't this great? Nice.
Buy me the excess.
Nope.
I cannot believe this. Are you kidding me? Buy me the XS.
No. Here. This is your phone now. This is what you wanted.
Oh my God.
So I am so happy that that mom, the kid won't say this, but the rest of us who are intelligent and the rest of us who know how that works, we look at the mom and we say, thank God the mom said no. You don't need the latest and greatest phone. Does the one you have work? She asked him, hey, does that still work? Yeah, but it's not the XS. The only thing XS you're getting is what you want. It's the excess narcissism in your head telling you that you need the latest and greatest phone. You don't need the latest and greatest phone. You don't need the most not up-to-date fashion. You don't need the $200 Jordan shoes. No offense to my friend Andrew, but he works for his money. He can afford the fancy shoes. That's his thing. He likes the Nike brand. He likes the Jordan shoes. Other shoes, I'm probably butchering the brands up. Point is, he likes the brand stuff. Good for him. He works for that money. He can afford it. Does this child in the video know how long it would take to work to afford the $1,000+ new phone? I think not. I've been buying my phones refurbished on Amazon for the last 5 years. It's not the latest and greatest. My last phone's a Motorola G7 Power from 2 or 3 years ago. My phone before that, the BlackBerry Key 1. Again, still works. Nothing wrong with it. I love physical keyboard. The BlackBerry, it's the last real BlackBerry model they developed before they went out of business. Runs Android. but that's beside the point. The bottom line is just, you know, you make do with what you have. The generation has no perspective. They have no awareness whatsoever of what it costs. How many hours you have to work. Not just work, how many hours you have to save and dedicate and budget and shop around for anything. This is the generation, and I absolutely think it is because of social media more than anything. This is the generation that has changed the mindset, that has turned into instant gratification galore. And it is 100% the internet, it is the smartphones, it is the early access to all of these things. And it all combines. And it combines in this mindset of I can get anything I want right here, right now. I just have to want it. And that's enough for it to say, I want the new phone. You're going to give it to me because you're my parent. The way that she said no to him, that she stood firm on her decision, on her explanation, and her rational thinking of the situation is commendable. Because so many parents would have given in, would have said, I guess I had to go buy a new phone. You were right. It just goes to show. I mean, number one, I was raised better than this, right? I was raised to appreciate what I had. My parents were buying the phones. You know, this was back in the day when you would take your phone every 2 years to Best Buy and you would trade in your old phone and get a value on it. And you would apply that towards the next phone, which would be $400 or $500, maybe $600 some dollars. But that bill, the phone payment was tacked into the contract, the 2-year contract. Nowadays, you buy the whole damn $1,000 phone outright and pay it off, at once. It's completely changed. After we got the Note 5, I think is about when that changed, and that was like 8 years ago. So, it takes a lot of time. So it takes a lot of time to save and get these things done. And this generation, all I see is just kids running around with, 8-year-olds running around with the latest and greatest iPhones, running around with a $1,500 computer setup. Like, look, if you can afford it for your kids and your kids are interested in it, it's a passion. My parents got me on music. My dad bought me my first drum set in 2007. Here I am 15 years later, still playing in a band for the last 7 years, and it's been amazing. And music is one of my only hobbies other than video making and things. And it just, I don't have the latest and greatest setups. I use what I have, and I find ways to make it work, and I find hours of watching videos to see, how do I do this with what I have? How does this software work? What best free editing softwares can I use? And I've got them. And DaVinci Resolve, it's very intensive, a lot of things you can do. It's, it's complicated, but it works for me. I'm finding every day how to do more and more things. Because that's the person I am. I'm willing to sit down and learn how to do things. Today's generation, they just want everything. They want the latest and greatest everything. And of course, part of that comes from social media. It comes from seeing your friends have the latest and greatest thing. I'm so glad that I didn't grow up in a generation or in a time where you felt like you had to be that way. You always had to have the latest and greatest. I'm so glad that I grew up with appreciation for this. The appreciation I still have for it today. As saying, this is what landed me into, my Motorola phone now, It goes to show, when you appreciate things, when you're able to grow up with things and see how things evolve and change, going from this to going to this was mind-blowing. You know, learning to type on a glass keyboard. I mean, I had my iPod Touch before this, so I mean that was my first real touchscreen typing experience kind of thing. But this was my first true smartphone, the original Note. And it's shocking to see a video like that. Shocking. And that's not the only one out there. That's one that I found today, scrolling. And I just had to show that. And I had to comment on that. Just let me know what you guys think. If you think that it's a societal thing, if you think it's a generational thing, if it's just the fact that technology has stepped up so much now to the point where innovation is kind of hard now, because I definitely see that as well as being an issue. How many times can you reinvent something? How many times can you bring back something and try to add on a little bit to it? It's definitely hard to do. And I don't pity anyone that does that and is developing these things. But I absolutely think it is a combination of the exposure to everything and just this idea that I can just get what I want. And of course we know that that's not true. So I'm very glad the mother stood up to him and said, "You smashed your phone? Now you don't have any phone. Better hope it works." You better have a lifeboat ready for that thing after swimming that long in the pool. Because just like they can't race the Titanic, I'm sure they're not going to be able to raise that phone. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And let me know, what was your first cell phone? When did you get it? And how did you get it? Did your parents buy it for you? Did you buy it yourself? Did you save your money, you know, from your newspaper route as a kid? Your first job out of high school? How did you get that first phone? And what was it? I'm dying to see how many people are going to say they started with this. Because I guarantee you there's a lot of us. And you know what? Things were a hell of a lot simpler back then. When you could just sit there all day long and pick up your phone. And when you got tired of people, unlike today's world, you could just slam it shut.